loading, 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 loading. Yeah. So yeah. I'm doing second star of this. Also, plus I just killed a whole ass parasite catch. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna turn into Dustin. Yeah, I'm just gonna, where's the ragdoll? Okay. And finally, 2-star. The end of it. Well, let's save that for... It's a troll. Just... on... Start. The final level was like what it was you know that. This other stove. It's just sword things. Builder and twin builder. Sorta. Fire. So it explodes for no reason. Slapping. %. enough. The Budgie Boys. So, shop. like get the lights, like just 2 trophies. But like necessities. That's our final boss. Oh, okay. Okay, and also enemy limit. Yep. Get off there. So what's the final one? Like the final one? How big is that boy? Gotta just get something. Paintball, 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 paintball. Plank, 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 double plank. Skip a little bop bow. How big is that guy? The second one is a tank. I think
자, 이게 더 와야 돼, 이렇게. 다 펼치지?
요거.
이게 왜 이렇게? 그래.
I'm screwed. What am I screwed? So now I got to look up on it. I'll just like pause this. By any chance, hell, I'm not doing that yet.
How many investors would it take you to reach each evolution in Cell Lemons? With each evolution, your powers, investors, and everything else ever sets up on a rebirth is gone. And in exchange, you get 42x income speed. So starting off, Evolution 1 Orange will cost you 501.2 quadrillion investors. Evolution 2 Lime will cost you 19.95 nonillion investors. Evolution 3 Grapefruit will cost you 794.3 trillion investors. Evolution 4 Tangerine will cost you 31.62 octodecillion investors. Evolution 5 Pomelo will cost you 1.259 trisvigintillion investors. Evolution 6 Abyssal Lime will cost you 50.12 septemvigintillion investors. Evolution 7 Novru will cost you 1.995 dual trigintillion investors. Evolution 8 Void Melon will cost you 79.436 trigintillion investors. And finally, Evolution 9 Purity will cost you 31.62 unquadrigentillion investors. In other words, that's 3.162 times 10 to the 127th power. Let me hear.
After an entire year, we finally know the answer to the greatest mystery in Peak. If you didn't know about this item already, if you go behind the final hill where you call for rescue, there is a scout statue holding a pink crystal, and this was in the game since release, leading to many theories about its use. But after the 2.0 update, we finally solved this mystery, with it leading to the best ending in the entire game. If you have played around recently, you might notice these bright blue lights in the distance, and they actually highlight the location of one of 4 scout amulets that have their own unique ability. I recommend that you bring along a backpack, and you just have to make sure you collect the one amulet found in each biome. Now, whenever you reach the peak and look at the statue while holding the amulets, you now have to prompt to bestow each one upon it. And after doing so, the pink gemstone becomes an item named Scout's Honor and teleports you to a place called Nadir. We are transferred to a unique biome where Myers initially crashed his boat, and we can free his soul. But after doing so, we have to complete one of the fastest paced challenges in the game, where the floor rapidly rises and you have to climb a somewhat challenging mountain. And since you have very little time to think, make sure you are always moving upwards and abuse these anti-gravity bubbles, since they are pretty overpowered. After reaching the top and returning back to the normal world, we get a unique cutscene that comfortably ends the Scoutmaster's story. While he was chasing us, we actually help him climb up the hill and return his soul back into his body. He immediately salutes us and boards the rescue helicopter, leading to it being an extremely wholesome ending. Overall, I'm really happy the Peak developers decided to add such a challenging and unique...
You won't get away with this, fat cat! I already have. And now, I will finally destroy the Rescue Rangers.
There you are, Professor Pudge. Time to go to the doctor.
No, Linda, not now, please!
I'm afraid Professor Pudge's weight problems aren't getting any better.
It's not Professor Pudge, it's Fat Cat, which, now that I say it out loud, is worse.
You don't do something soon, he's...
Yeah. Bro, normal battle isn't this strong. Well, I'm ready for it. What even now? Oh, shite, skin on. Uh-oh. then spring. Yeah, you just gotta like upgrade all to level max. Like it should decrease. Like, you know, this battle should be at 2.5 instead of 5.0. Depending on the doom bringers. Speed. Just one. Run again. Yes. slinging. Another one. Told me you wanna find with you. It's a look sandwich. Show me a find on where is that street? Where is transit? Whoa, whoa! How heavy is the gun? Subtract it. Whoosh. 3, 2, 1. Someone new. The train! The train! one of my own. It's called straight up walking. No. Okay. You're fully charged? And that's a well, jump. Just what the hell was that tree enemy? Oh, regeneration. Do you need the healing? No, not really. Bombaclat. I just gotta. You know. Just 연만 테마야 아메리카. Earthy day. Sword, 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 sword. Speed, 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 speed. How? Bro. Shoot this guy. blah. Want to just, yeah.
Here's everything you should forever purchase inside Cell Lemons. To get forever purchases, you can either buy them with Robux or get an Ascension. To start, the best thing you can spend your first forever purchase on is the Wormhole Development, which gives 42x global cash. Then for your second and third Ascension, you can buy either Sentient Lemons or Galactic Empire, each giving 16 times global cash. Then for your next two Ascensions, buy the Lemon X Income Source and Manager. Then for Ascensions 6 through 9, focus on getting the speed multipliers mainly located in Lemon X, 3 4 times speed and 1 3 times speed. From there you should purchase the rest of the global upgrades, then the last bit of Lemon X upgrades. And then the upgrades from Republic, Robotics, Labs, Trading, Depot, Dash, and Stand. And finally we have the Hill Expansions, Structures, and Decoration, all in which would take about 400 Ascensions. But let me hear how many Ascensions you have in the comments below and subscribe. Here's everything you should forever purchase inside Cell Lemons. To get forever purchases, you can either buy them with Robux or get an Ascension. To start, the best thing you can spend your first forever purchase on is the Wormhole Development, which gives 42x global cash. Then for your second and third Ascension, you can buy either Sentient Lemons or Galactic Empire, each giving 16 times global cash. Then for your next two Ascensions, buy the Lemon X.
Every 30 seconds, a random update gets disabled, starting with Classic 0.28. I have no idea what that added to the game. So eventually, every feature in the game will be deleted one update at a time, and I have to try to survive as long as possible. Luckily, I do see a dappled forest over here in the distance. And now we've got some blocks from the most recent version of the game, and while we're here, we can also pick up spruce logs, which are from another different version. Oh no, we lost water. So much for the boat. Well, I use it as an opportunity to get some granite. I'm not seeing any other new blocks around here, so here's my plan. At some point, the ground is just going to start disappearing beneath us. We're going to lose all of the stone and all of the dirt, so I want to get as low down in the world as I can before that happens. My goal is basically to craft as many blocks as I can that I know are from different versions of the game. I mean, just by standing on stone and granite and deep slate, this is like 3 updates I'm standing on right now. Let's add a poplar plank and an oak plank, and I'm pretty sure now I have like 5. Crafting tables came from a different update, and oak slabs came from a different update. There's the composter, that came from 1.14. Hey, I think this is actually a pretty solid plan. I just have to keep thinking of things to craft. 26.3 snapshot 7, that means our poplar planks are gone. I'm sure stripped spruce logs are from a different update than spruce logs. Okay, I'm like officially running out of ideas now. 1.14, that lost us our composter. We are officially at 36 updates remaining, which means that half of the features of the game are now gone. And yet surprisingly, we still have tools and a crafting table. Oh, it disabled 1.0, the official release of Minecraft. I guess there's no Ender Dragon anymore. We are getting insanely lucky right now. I don't know how I'm alive, honestly. Oh, we just lost a lot of blocks. I think that was all of the andesite and granite and diorite. That's okay, we can fix this up no problems, right? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. We've officially lost stone. We are relying on random wood blocks and deep slate at this point. I guess if I was brave, I could also mine that and get a... Never mind, I don't have a pickaxe anymore. And that also got rid of the crafting table, awesome. I'm honestly surprised... And yep, there goes the deep slate. I'm just gonna get in a boat and hope for the best. 9 updates remaining. We have survived to the single digits. I am so scared because I'm pretty sure once these 2 blocks are gone, oh, okay, no more boats. So once I have nothing to stand on, I'm probably just gonna plummet directly into the void. I'm sure I lost bedrock by this point. What update were these blocks even added in? I guess I'm gonna find out. Are we gonna lose this update? No, 1.16.2. This is so stressful. How have we made it to 2 updates remaining? Either these blocks are actually from the same update, or one of them is about to disappear right now. No way. We actually survived to the very end, and the last update to go is the 1.3.1 update. Wow, I can't believe that strategy actually worked. Every 30 seconds, a random update gets disabled, starting with...
Excellent group present. How much damage do plants in PvZ actually do? How much damage do plants in PvZ actually do? Pea Shooter does 20 damage, and so does Puff Shroom. In fact, you'd be surprised how many projectiles do exactly 20 damage. Like, all of the night plants do 20 damage, even though they shoot bubbles. They are dying by taking a bath. Weirdly enough, Ice Shroom also does 20 damage, but it doesn't end there, because upgraded plants like Spike Rock and Gloom Shroom still only do 20 damage. They just do multiple hits at a time. It's only the catapulters that are really different, like Cabbage Pult, who does 40 damage, but he shoots half as fast as Pea Shooter, so they're kind of the same. Colonel Pult also does 20 damage with his corn, but 40 with his butter, while Melon Pult does 80 damage, but for some reason 26 splash damage. Now the numbers start to get juicy with plants like Jalapeno and Doom Shroom, which do 1800 damage, except Chomper, who does a little more than that, unless he's biting, then it's 40, but I like it more when he swallows. How much damage do plants in
Minecraft, but every crafting recipe is completely random. Yeah, there's no way every single crafting recipe is random. Let's see for ourselves. Well, you can still craft planks. That hasn't changed. Alright, crafting table? Whoa, wait, we can't craft a crafting table? So how are we supposed to craft anything else if we can't craft a crafting table? Can I craft sticks? What? The recipe for crafting sticks gives me a pressure plate. How about the recipe for a pressure plate? Nothing. Eh? Oh, I found the sticks. The sticks will be useful later after I find myself a crafting table. Alright, we couldn't craft a crafting table, so we're just gonna steal one. Can we make a pickaxe? We can't even craft a pickaxe. How am I supposed to know the recipe? Like this? Maybe it's upside down? This is gonna take me forever to find out. I feel like I'm trying to guess a password. There's so many combinations I could put these in. Oh, wait. I got an axe, but not a pickaxe. Oh, wait. Oh, finally we got it. We got ourselves a wooden pickaxe. Wait, I forgot what the recipe was. You know, I don't think it even matters because the stone pickaxe is not going to be the same. Here we go. What if it's the original? Nope, it was the previous one. There's like a stick here and a stick there. Oh no, it's a completely new recipe. I've been sitting here for the past 2 minutes trying to figure this out. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a hole. I feel like I'm the first person to ever play Minecraft with no crafting recipes. They just had to figure it out by doing all this. So long. What the? Oh my gosh. Finally. Get me out of here. Thank the Lords, get me out of that screen. Oh, we're not even finished yet because we still have to make the iron pickaxe. Here we go. We got the iron. Now, we need the recipe for a furnace. Please just let it be the original recipe. Of course not. Maybe just one block down? Okay, it can't be too hard because... Okay, there we go. We got it. It's only 8 blocks. I'm bound to get it. Oh yes, this is so satisfying. I'm gonna burn the wooden pickaxe that took me so long to get. We got the iron. Here we go. First try it. Iron to the left, sticks on the right. One to the right. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Please like the video. My fingers are killing me from just clicking. Because this is actually way harder than it is. I'm literally guessing a passcode. I don't even know how many combinations there are to this. Someone tell me in the comments because I feel like I got very lucky with the first two. Lava. Whoa, what was that? Oh my goodness. Holy crap, we got it. We actually got it. Oh, look at my hunger. My hunger is completely gone. I'm just standing here crafting an iron pickaxe. Luckily, we don't need to craft anything else. We just need to find diamonds. Hurry up. Let's just get this over with. Please bring me home. There we go. We got the diamonds. Let's go.
Mama! I can't help what my body
TF2 may have the most useless weapon ever. The Sun on a Stick is Scout's melee weapon, and it sounds powerful, but there's a huge problem. It deals less damage than the normal bat, and its fire damage bonus only works against enemies who are already burning. That means you need another teammate or weapon to set the enemy on fire first, making the Sun on a Stick extremely situational. Would you ever use this weapon? Comment below. TF2 may have the most useless weapon ever. The Sun on a Stick is Scout's melee weapon.
Most people don't know that there's an opposite of deja vu called jamais vu. And turns out you can trigger this feeling for yourself. But be warned, it's pretty weird. Yep, unlike deja vu, which translates to already seen, jamais vu translates to never seen. And it's when something you know extremely well, like the street you live on or even a person, momentarily feels wrong or unfamiliar. In fact, a study showed that if you write or say the same word over and over again, your brain will begin to exhaust that recognition pathway, and after about a minute, you'll hear or see that word differently. Door, what am I saying? Most people don't know that there's an opposite.
Did you know that in Deltarune Chapter 5, if you attack the final boss, Susie and Rossi will do this. know in Deltarune Chapter 5, if you attack the final boss, Susie and Rossi will do this.
I bet.
How long would it take you to make $1 centillion in Cell Lemons? As of right now, less than 500 people have made over $1 centillion